Yo, what's poppin', people? It's Dante, currently out here practicing some street photography in Philadelphia. Got the Ricoh GR3X, and you know, as much as street photographers photograph other people, why not turn the camera on ourselves, right? I think that self-portraiture can become an interesting and dynamic way to approach your daily walks. Sometimes I don't find anything interesting to photograph. I'll simply turn the camera on myself, and yeah, I think it's interesting to document the change of your face, of your body over time. And so maybe actually photographing yourself can be just an interesting thing to always have in the back of your head as something that you can do. And one of the things that I like to do when I practice self-portraiture is I find a patch of light like this, and I look for something that casts a shadow on my face, like this pole that'll break up the frame. And then I'll simply just position my eye in a variety of ways, maybe looking up at the sun, maybe looking head on, and then have it so that half of my face is covered in shadow, half of my face is in light. I'll use P mode. Point and shoot, and you know, play with the different angles, play with horizontal or vertical. Yeah, and you can make some pretty interesting dynamic photos of your own face, of your own body. And yeah, they become interesting when using the light to your advantage, kind of thing, right? Like these kind of self-portraits where I use the shadow and light are fun. Yeah, I was just playing around by this construction site using the scaffolding as this sort of like this one looks really cool. It kind of looks like I have an eye patch or something, and I'm like using the shadow and light to cast these sort of dynamic sort of shadow play in the spirit of play while out on the streets. And I don't know, I mean, it's just a fun idea, right? Just if you're out there and you're photographing and you're by yourself, if there's no one else around, and you know, you're making photos, if you're in a nice patch of light, or you know, wherever you may be, and you think to yourself, huh, it would be interesting if I could photograph someone in this place at this time with this light. Just photograph yourself. And yeah, it's actually been a really liberating and joyous part of my process, and I try to remind myself each day that I go out and photograph that I can also turn the camera on my own face. You know, I don't need any subject, I am the subject. And ultimately the photographs we make become a reflection of who we are. Yeah, so why not showcase who we are?